We are going back in time tonight to 1972 and a terrible discovery in a creek in Lorton. The body of a little boy who died from blunt force trauma.
For 53 years, his identity has been a mystery until now. Thanks to the work of cold case detectives and sophisticated DNA technology, the child has been identified as 4-year-old Carl Matthew Bryant.
As Northern Virginia Bureau Chief Julie Carey reports, police now believe his infant brother was killed as well.
Under the old Colchester Road Bridge in what's now called Giles Creek, this is where the little boy's body was found. This photo shows Fairfax County police at the scene back in June of 1972. They tried for decades to identify the child, to match him with missing children. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children creating this image in 2004. Still, the mystery continued until now.
But now we knock on the door of genetic genealogy.
Long before DNA was used to solve crimes, the original detective kept a sample of the child's hair. Fast forward 5 decades. Fairfax cold case detectives took that sample to a company called Estrella Forensics in California. They developed a DNA profile that could be used for genetic genealogy.
So the lab, Estrella in California, had said that normally they require at least 2 centimeters of hair to do testing. And I said, well, I don't know if I even have 2 millimeters of hair to send you. And they said, well, send it anyway. We'll see what we can do. And they were able to develop a profile.
Detectives identified a possible relative of the boys. That led them to Philadelphia. Working with police there, they discovered a woman named Vera Bryant had 2 sons, Carl and James. She traveled with her partner, James Hedgepeth, to Virginia in 1972. The boys never returned. Vera never reconnected with family in Philly.
They didn't even know to ask about the kids because Vera didn't let them know that she was back. So that family tie had been broken at that point.
The couple no longer alive, so Vera's body was exhumed, her DNA confirming the victim was her son, Carl Matthew Bryant. Police also believe infant James was killed, his body dumped someplace along the route.
We believe that both boys may have been murdered on June 13, 1972, between Pennsylvania and Virginia.
At the press conference, Carl's cousin standing alongside police, his aunt in the audience. They found it too difficult to take questions. But the detective telling us why this case was so important to her.
I have my own son, and I think most of us are parents here, and to see the extent of that boy's injuries and what he had suffered through, I'm happy to be here today announcing that at least we've identified him.
Thanks to a charitable group, the little boy did get a proper burial those many years ago at the cemetery in Fort Hunt. But in 2012, a derecho washed the marker away. Now Fairfax County Police hoping to put a bench here and to engrave on it the little boy's actual name, Carl Matthew Bryant. In Fairfax County, I'm Julie Carey, News 4.
So much time has passed. Police still don't know the identity of Carl's father. The father of his infant half-brother, James, has been notified about his child's death.